Well, you want the good news or the bad news? Good morning.
It's early.
It is early. 6 a.m. But never too early to get up for a MOPAR, right?
Oh yeah.
So we're going to rescue a 71B body. And it looks like, which is unusual for us, it's not down on its knees.
Yeah, that's good.
Looks really nice in the pictures. Looks to be original paint. Nice interior. Low miles. And it is a second generation Roadrunner. A really cool body style. So you grab your cup of Holy Grail. This is outstanding today, but I actually mixed Holy Grail. It's great, isn't it?
Oh yeah, it is.
It smells and tastes outstanding, even though it's Holy Grail. So grab your cup of Joe and let's go to Little Rock. So I started using Trainwell 14 days ago. Today is day 15. I wanted to add something to my walk that I do every morning, which is generally about 60 minutes. You first meet up with your trainer off of the app for an onboarding call, and then you continue to communicate with them through the Trainwell app. Now what I wanted is I wanted to work on core and a little bit more on legs, and I only wanted it for 15 minutes, which is short. But when you add that to the 60 minutes, you got 75 minutes at the end of the day. I've already done the 60 minutes of cardio, sometimes it's 75. They actually call that the weighted machine workout. Now I'm going to start with an alternating arm leg reach. What's neat about this is while you're doing it, it shows you how to do it. And I need that because I'm not an expert at working out. I literally haven't worked out since 2008. I want to give a shout out to my personal trainer, Ryan, and thank him so much for putting this program together for me, communicating with me every day. I don't think I would ever get back in the gym. As a matter of fact, I'm confident I won't. What's great about this is the program's tailored every day for 15 minutes. I get to watch the app. He sets it up for me, so no matter where we are traveling, if we're in a hotel, yes, you can go down to the gym and get a mat. Just simply do it in the hotel room. So it's something I can do every day and don't have to go to the gym, and it's making a difference. So thanks a ton, Trainwell and Ryan. Next we have sit-ups. I am not very good at sit-ups, so if you guys want a good laugh, watch this. For some reason, I can't get all the way up. I don't know why. 30 seconds of sit-ups. You're supposed to go all the way up. For some reason, I just can't get there. First couple of times I did this, it's a little bit harder than it looks, especially when you have to do it for 30 seconds, but good for the core though. What's cool is the whole time you're doing this, it's running for the 30 seconds, and he'll always tell you when there's only 10 seconds left. Next is arm circle. Now, this has been on my last 3 days. I haven't taken it off. I'm still trying to do it. I'm not very coordinated. And yes, you're supposed to touch your toes. Click my Trainwell link, go.trainwell.net/Dennis Collins to get 14 days free with your own expert personal trainer. Correction, we're in North Little Rock, not Little Rock. It would be north of Little Rock.
You don't say!
Not south?
Right, Alex? Like way, way north of Little Rock. First concern is I hope it has brakes. It's a pretty good hill. Because what we could do is just come down and sweep up this way and roll down on the trailer and hope it doesn't go over in front of the trailer. That's probably not a good plan. Not good.
It's a MOPAR. They're skinny tires.
My first thought is, what color is it? Either Sherwood green or tawny gold, or I think there's a medium green that car, or that year, 71. Sorry.
Hey,
how are you, sir? Mr. Graham?
Yeah.
Hi, Dennis.
Hey, Dennis, how are you, man?
Zach, Alex.
Hey, Zach. Hey, Alex.
It's cool pulling up and seeing the garage door open.
Yeah, it's crazy. We just got here. It's my friend's old house and my friend's old car, and so I'm just trying to get it squared away.
Okay. Well, I guess first question is, does it have brakes?
Some.
Okay. Well, you didn't say no.
You saw the hill and you go,
Yeah, I was like, whoa, I don't know how we're going to do that.
Yeah.
All right, well, tell me what you know about it.
Okay.
And how you came about it.
Yeah, absolutely. Gentleman that passed away left me this, and he was my mentor for life. I met him when I was 15, and we spent the last 40, 50 years in business together, a few different businesses. And
Okay.
I was always endeared to it, and he passed it to me when he passed away last month, and so I just wanted to go somewhere where someone appreciates it. That's the main thing.
Well, we love MOPARs.
Yeah, and I thought about, restoring it myself and doing all those things. We just don't have room for it. We've got several cars, and we got enough to handle, and unfortunately, lots of old folks that we're taking care of. So it's a lot for us. So
Time for a deterrent.
yeah, Jim bought this when he was 17 or 18 to go to college. His mother, Betty, actually bought it for him and even had the sales ticket. We got everything on the car.
So you got a lot of paperwork with it.
Oh yeah, we got the owner's manual, we got the original keys. I mean, we drove it down. Last time it drove was 15 years ago. We drove it from Virginia, from his parents' house.
15.
So yeah, 15 years ago.
That's better than 50.
Yeah, well, we started it a few times after that, just to keep it running, but he never kept that up. And
Okay.
in fact, we just aired the tires up. They weren't totally flat, but he had put some new tires on it. But anyway, it's not run. We cranked it one time and it tried, but I was like, no, we're going to burn this thing out. And we didn't know how old the gas was, so we just stopped right there and said, and we also noticed there's a small hole in the radiator, or a decent sized hole in the top of the radiator. So I was like, well.
It looks like it was a SIG ep.
He was.
Where did he go to school?
Belmont Avenue. I was a SIG ep at UCA. So.
Okay, very good.
Yeah.
I was a Sigma Nu at UT.
Oh, excellent.
All right, well, it says it's a Roadrunner. Let's see if it is.
Yeah.
Wow, look how nice the dash vent tag is, Alex. So it is. So you want the second digit. You want it to be an M for it to be a Roadrunner. It is a Roadrunner. And then H code. That's unusual on a 71.
Yeah, it's
340 car. Well, open it up and see the fender tag. See what options it's got. All right, what's your guess on color, Alex? 'Cause I'm not actually sure. I think it's tawny gold.
we'll have to get it out in the sun. Looks unmessed with.
There it is. Y9. GY9 is tawny gold.
That's cool.
Okay. It's kind of hard to tell in the pictures in here.
Yeah.
Because it looks green.
Sure. Yeah, it does. It's I call it olive, but
I would agree with that, like olive drab.
Yeah.
All right, so you guys tried to get it running.
Yeah, we put a little antifreeze in it and some new gas and new oil,
Oh, wow.
and cranked it, and then we thought, holy cow.
Yeah, the radiator's not in too good a shape, is it?
So
AC, power steering, no power brakes.
It's pretty cool. And
Beep beep horn.
Yep.
That's what makes it the Roadrunner. Well, maybe we can at least honk the horn if we're not going to get it running.
yeah, we should. Sure.
At least the motor's not stuck, right?
You get the key.
Alex, look at this. Look how clean that tag is.
no one's even wiped it off.
Yeah, nobody's ever messed with it. A lot of times these tags get cleaned, wiped off, stuff gets on them.
Wait, this weird little.
You ready, Alex? I want your head on the beep there. There it is. Beep, beep. Look at that. Look at the center Roadrunner medallion. Beep, beep.
They're pretty amazing cars. I wish you'd have had the 440 or 4.
383 was the most common, but you could have got a 440, 446 pack, but the one to have was a 426 Hemi.
Yeah, 426. Yeah,
Yep.
that's what he told me many times. I wish I'd got that 426. But his mom was paying for it, so she dumbed him down quite a bit at 17 years old.
So it's showing 65,000 miles. It sure looks like that's original. Is it original paint? Do you know?
It is. It got a ding on the passenger side. You can see it's alligatored up. Someone did a poor job on the door over there. I'm assuming that they just sprayed the door, but I don't know. His dad, probably 20 years ago, backed out of the garage and hit something. So that side got worked a little bit there.
Original paint except for one ding on the passenger door. Not a big deal, right, Alex? Look at this. Really good.
Yeah, I couldn't find any rust on it other than the engine and the radiator got some rust from from just sitting in this, garage. I
No
guess.
cracks in the dash. Gold stripes. I don't know if they call them strobe on a 71 or not. Probably. So right here we got TX9, which is black interior. That's a pretty easy code to remember. And here's your emissions decal. It is a factory 340 car, which we knew that from the H in the VIN. Dash is not cracked at all out. Is that the paperwork, sir?
Yeah, there's owner manual, the original purchase slip, and some other things in there. Here's the
Trunk key.
trunk key, and so I think you have everything. It's cool just looking through that old stuff, man.
Yeah, that's all. They call this Mod Squad stuff. See the mod tie?
Yeah.
You could have gotten a mod top on some of these cars. There's a crazy looking vinyl top. Really neat. That's some cool marketing back then. Original Plymouth satellite owner's manual, which would have been the series of this car. Of course, this is a Roadrunner.
Yeah, I didn't know why it said satellite, I guess.
That's the body style.
I see.
It's a two-door hard top. Wow, this paperwork looks like brand new. Emissions, safety check. This is really important to the car. It's neat that this is here.
Look at that price tag.
$3,730. So here are the options: 340, torque flight, power steering, AM radio, air conditioning, tinted glass. They hand wrote this stuff. Decor group, vinyl interior, add rally road wheels. That answers your questions right there. The loud bird.
Shut up, bird!
Well, that answers all your questions right there on the options for the car from the factory. Very cool. That's great paperwork. Well, Alex, I answered my question.
Road wheels?
The road wheels, and there still was called strobe stripes in 71. I knew they were in 70 and on the E bodies, but I didn't know about the B body, which this is a B body. Let's see what we got in the trunk. Why don't you try your luck?
It's funny. I've been in it 4 or 5 times. Wow, you gotta hold your mouth just right on that one.
Zach, check this out. Some more paperwork that's in the glove box. You guys know I love paperwork. Probably the dealer brochures when you picked it up. That's neat. Here's the colors. When I walked up looking outside, I couldn't tell if it was this Sherwood green metallic or this tawny gold, which we already figured out it's tawny gold by the code. Other options you could have gotten on them. Dealer brochures are really cool. Look at that, 446 pack. That's a rare one. You guys got a 446 pack 71, let us know. We'd definitely be interested. Woo, 71 Hemi Cuda. This is a great brochure. 340 Duster pictured in there. That's more lines of this car. So you had the Satellite Roadrunner GTX for the option packages on this B body style. This particular car is obviously a Roadrunner. We figured that out. Oh, that's fantastic to have this paperwork with it. It does not have the rally gauges in it. If it had rally gauges, it would have a tap. Really cool. Here's a car, presumably when it was close to new. Let's see if it has a year on the. I don't see a year on it. Maybe we'll do some further research and figure out what year that inspection sticker is. customer care. These in here. So the number's never been checked, Alex?
No.
Okay, so Alex is up there cleaning the pad. That's neat. That's never been checked. It's always a good sign.
What's that mean, never been checked?
There's a pad that has the serial number for the motor, and they're usually dirty or they're painted over, so you got to clean them off. So if nobody's ever looked at it, it's neat.
Yeah.
Love this Roadrunner emblem up here on the dash. Very cool car for 71. Beautiful door panels. Oh, he got the trunk open. Look at that. Al's better at it than I am.
Man, it took a second. It took a second.
Wow, look how nice the quarters are. Beautiful. Trunk floors are very, very rust prone. So this car must have always been in the garage.
Yes.
This has never even been peeled up. It's glued down a little bit, so I don't want to tear it. Original jack, and these jacks actually have codes on them, usually.
No, Jim kept everything really nice. He was in the car business, so he appreciated cars a great deal.
Look at that floor. Amazing. Very nice. Wheelhouses are really nice. And is that the spare over there?
Yeah, sure, I think. I don't know. Yeah, probably, yes, sir. You want to throw it in the back of the can?
Let's see. Here's the wing nut. Jack is still in place. Very cool. I don't know if I want to air it up at that, but I guess you could.
Here's a spare in case you need. And then here's the battery. And, battery's not tied down, but here's the, I don't know if you want to bolt it down or not, but maybe he didn't do it because it didn't fit.
That's really cool. Oh, I bet it'll fit.
It goes right there. You guys can put it on the floor too.
If you're not doing that exactly right. So that is not exactly right. This is only temporary. I believe this goes like that.
Hold it down.
Goes through there, holds it down. Put one of these in. That's not exactly right, but that's good enough to travel. We got a deal.
All right.
I'll go use some money.
All right, dude. Sounds
Okay.
good. Thank you, man.
Feels like the emergency brake's working.
Yep.
Feels like the master cylinder is either stuck or it's got really good brakes.
Yeah.
And so, by looking at this, I think worst case, I go that way and end up in that yard. Hopefully that doesn't happen. So I'm gonna try to go back and roll right on down on the trailer without touching it, no winch.
Good.
What do you think?
I think you can do it.
I do too. Confidence level's high.
You're gonna clear over here.
Check the brake.
Okay, we're good. You're gonna start going down right about now. Road is slippery.
Bam.
Boom, look at that.
Okay, money.
One take, Alex.
Well, hold, what you doing?
Let me repair
You
it
won't
up.
scratch the door.
Now I got Dukes of Hazzard it. It's not even the right year for Dukes of Hazzard. But I'll do it. It's a good start. I think this car likes me. Look at the other side.
You don't have to. He's raising you up. Dennis says, no, I have to do this.
Do what?
Do it.
Just something about getting out of a MOPAR out of the window. It's the proper way to do it. Right, Alex?
Yep.
So, probably the best set of brakes we've had on a car sat this long. Let's look at the license plate. 1990. I may have gone too far. The inspection sticker is 1992. Now, I did have a backup.
1992 or 1990 also?
The inspection sticker is 1990 also. But I did have a backup. The emergency brake worked. In worst case scenario, which you don't want to do it, but if I had to, I could have thrown it in park. So, 3 safety measures in this car. Safety first.
I would love to see it if you're going to fix it up. I'd love to see it somewhere.
First thing we'll do is we'll get it back to shop, put a radiator in it, obviously.
Get it running.
Change the fluids, get it running, drive, and assess it from there. I think the car's going to clean up really well. It doesn't need to be restored. Like you said, there's no signs of rust, which I am amazed at. Just crawled underneath it. There's no rust.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll have that car. I would imagine Alex will probably. I don't think that car fires for more than a week.
Yeah.
But you'll see an update. You'll see it driving.
That'd be great. I'll be looking for you on the YouTube.
Absolutely. So thank you for passing that car along to us instead of letting it sit.
Yeah, right.
So it's already been sitting. You know, it's got 90 license plates, 90 inspection, which means it's been sitting since '89. So that's 35 years.
Right.
We'll have that car on the road in the next 30 days.
That'd be great.
It'll live and breathe again.
Yeah, I'll be checking your channel and seeing if I can get an update or something.
You'll get an update. And last question. Favorite local place to eat in North Little Rock?
Favorite local place to eat in North Little Rock?
Right.
I would say BJ's Brew House up on McCain.
Is that a chain?
It is.
Okay, how about anything local
You're
that you
looking
know
for
of?
something,
Sunday though, a lot of stuff closes.
That's the
on
thing.
Home cooking?
Sunday's tough. So, can't give you something local on Sunday, hardly.
Okay.
Can you think of something else?
Sunday. Not that's open on Sundays.
Well, we may just have to reach out to the fan group real
Mama
quick and
Pop's
get
closed
one.
on Sundays.
We're in North Little Rock shooting episode like 320-ish. Only 2 times since we started Coffee Walk this happened. They said all their local places that they like here in North Little Rock are closed because it's Sunday. So, in the next 15 minutes, we need a suggestion for a local restaurant in North Little Rock that we should go visit and eat. Please hurry. But if you come up with one, text me or email me.
I will.
I was going to invite you to lunch, but I don't know where we're going.
No, it's all good. We got plenty to do.
All right, thanks again for spending
Appreciate it.
Sunday with us.
All right, buddy.
Let's go eat somewhere. All right, so the first recommendation was Skinny J's in North Little Rock, downtown, so here we are. I'm gonna do the pimento cheeseburger.
Okay.
No bun.
What side for you? Turn around bottom left-hand side of the menu. You can do fried pickles, sweet potato fries, regular fries for a little bit more onion rings, as well as our fried green beans, which are pretty good.
I'll do the Parmesan steamed broccoli. And on my burger, medium is fine. And everything on it. Okay.
I'll do
Alex?
the meat and cheese burrito. Is that what you're getting?
He's probably gonna order a burrito too. What are you getting?
2 of those.
Nice. So we got 6 appetizers and 3 entrees.
2 burritos.
That'll work. You guys order burritos. Crawfish dip.
Black pepper.
These are like wontons?
Yeah, those are house-made fried wontons.
Very cool. Crawfish dip with house-made fried wontons. It didn't even say that on the menu, Alex.
What is a wonton?
I don't know what a wonton is. I guess it's like a Chinese tortilla chip. Looks good. It's a good thing neither of y'all like seafood. I don't see it all myself. Look at Zach's gonna try. Oh, look at that. They're both gonna get in there. I think it just needs a little Tabasco. Okay with that, Zach?
All right with that?
It's really good, but we're from Texas. Now it's gonna be perfect. I'm hungry. All right, I got up at 4:05. What time did you guys get up?
5.
5. You got up at 4?
So you woke up at 4:05, but what time did you get out of bed?
4:35. Nope, so far so good.
Egg rolls are my favorite. Crispy cauliflower is a new item we got, and mac and cheese bites. Not too bad. They took forever. Sorry about that.
No worries.
It gives me a reason to come.
Reuben crispy egg roll. Now this cauliflower is made like wings. So they fried it and tossed it in hot barbecue sauce. I don't know what that is, I assume ranch. And then Alex, I'll let you go ahead and be the first tester on the spicy macaroni and cheese bites.
Okay.
You and Zach are an aficionado of macaroni and cheese. I'm gonna do the cauliflower.
Crispy
Love cauliflower.
and spicy.
I've never seen it prep like this. I like it. Zach, give me the camera. You're doing the Reuben.
I don't know about the sauerkraut, but I'll eat it.
Do it.
Gotta let the camera focus.
Just don't throw up.
I think that's a spicy dip too. Is it good? Reuben egg roll.
That is really good.
Is it?
Oh yeah.
All right, cool.
Here you are, dear.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Y'all enjoy.
Thank you. So, why did I order the pimento cheeseburger? Because it's got fried jalapenos, crispy bacon, fried onions on it, and pimento cheese, which I love. It's a lot of different flavors in one bite, Alex. Make sure I get a jalapeno on it. I really like the appetizers are really good. So here's the question of the day. You guys think Skinny J is skinny?
I don't see them.
I doubt it. How's the burrito?
Pretty good.
All right, Zach, try your burrito. All right, Skinny J's in North Little Rock. Something tells me Skinny J ain't skinny.
It's good.
What do you think? What was your favorite?
Mac and cheese balls.
I knew that. I'll have to say that the Reuben egg roll with the sauerkraut, with the melted cheese inside, was really good. Deep fried Reuben, I don't know, never had that. Burger was good. Actually, everything was good. So I do recommend Skinny J's in North Little Rock. Back to Wylie. And we are back. Good run. We left this morning at 6:05 and now it's 5:40, so let's just call it 12 hours. Rescued a 71 Roadrunner 340. We were talking earlier, there's about 1,200 of these are automatics.
Yep.
About 400 were manual transmissions, road wheels, power steering, AC, and we have not found any rust on that car at all.
No, none.
The guy said it was rust free, it's always been in the garage since 1989, so that's 35 years. So Alex is gonna bring this one straight to the shop, but this one should be back on the road next couple of weeks. So another good rescue. Thank you guys for tagging along. Here's the update on the 71 Roadrunner. Kelsey's on camera, Dennis directing. Zach and Caitlin just had their new daughter, Millie. That is why Zach's not here, so let's give a big congratulations to Zach, Caitlin, and Millie, right guys?
Yes, absolutely. That's awesome.
Their first child. Way to go, guys. We'll see you, I don't know, hopefully next week or the week after. But I digress. Alex and I went and got this car in North Little Rock, not Little Rock. We checked it out. I knew it was incredibly honest, hoping it had the original motor in it. The way it was in the garage in the corner, Alex couldn't get all the way down to the pad to clean it off. He cleaned the front of it and said, hey, it's got a 71 340, and I at least know that. Now, grab your light real quick, Alex. And what else I noticed, Tony's a MOPAR expert, but he's going to chime in a minute. We know just about everything about Jeeps. We're pretty good at Chevys, and Alex is pretty good at MOPARs too. But let's look at this big number down here, which will pop up on the camera for you guys to see. And so you've got, let's see if I can read it. You've got G for 71, right, Tony?
Correct.
W, that's for Windsor, Ontario. Then you got 340, so it's a 340. So you've got a Windsor built 71 340 motor. That's good to start with.
Yep.
Now here's where it gets tricky. You got a 336. So you know what that is?
I don't actually.
No way. I'm going to
I'm
teach
not-
MOPARs 5150 something. Okay, so I taught this early on back in the day on 71 Hemi Cudas, 70 and 71, and how important those motors are, not just the number on the side. So people out here are going to cringe. You got to know what the Julian timestamp is. And then you also have to know how to do that towards the carburetors for service and warranty and all of that. Anyway, that right there is on the 10,000 day calendar.
Yep.
All right. So you have to take your 336 and punch it into a 10,000 day calendar, which I did. So we'll pop that up and we'll show you what the build date of this car was, which was, I left my phone in there. Awesome. So Chrysler actually has a 10,000 day calendar. Let's go back out so these guys can see it. There's actually a 10,000 day calendar at Allpar.
Yes,
But
I've,
you know
I've
that
used
site.
that one before.
Great
Yep.
site, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay, so you punch in 336, and boom, Tuesday, October 13th, 1970. And you know why I like that? Because this motor's in the orange. It went to blue in 71, and this is a 71. But they didn't go to blue till what, April-ish?
Yeah, there was like a weird. There's like every week there's a different guy. Should my 340 be orange or blue? Like on the forums, like.
So, I mean, the MOPAR stuff is just
It's weird.
brutal for numbers.
Yeah.
So we got a good start.
Yep.
All right, let's go up and see if it actually has the original motor in it, in that it has the last 6 digits of the VIN. And we hope that starts with what? That'll be a 1G it needs to start with?
Yes. 71.
So 1's gonna be for 71 and G's gonna be for 340.
G's for St. Louis.
G for 340.
H is 340.
Is it?
RM.
You're right.
23H1 G.
No, G was the 71 code on the front.
No, but G is the St. Louis plant as well. So the
See there, the codes get tricky. But I was right on that.
yes,
That
absolutely.
G is 71.
Yes.
All right, go ahead,
Yeah,
Alex.
so the last 8 of the VIN is the year, the plant, serial.
There you go. So you learned one, and I learned one. 10,000 day calendar. I knew it was H340.
Yeah, the G for the year. Yes.
So G on top is 71, but G on bottom is St. Louis.
Keep that straight.
So when you're checking one of these, and I've seen you guys do this a number of times when you're in a hurry, which is what Alex did. He just kind of like, man, you know, because date goes right, it's probably right.
Yeah.
This car was in such a position in the garage, and not that we were paying good money for it, but I was going to buy it anyway.
Yeah. That's not a deal breaker.
So we got it here. Look how nice the paint is on this motor, Tony.
Yeah, they never look like that.
Really nice. And we have got 1G 178064. So we've got a numbers matching 71 car.
That's awesome.
Now,
Super killer.
the license plates on this car are 90, the registration's 90, which means the car was probably last driven in 89. He said he thought it was driving the last 15 years. We got it back, and one of the reasons we rushed this is we wanted to know. It doesn't run.
It does.
Let's hear it. It's always great when you resurrect one of these things and they're alive,
Absolutely.
especially when the pistons aren't stuck.
Yep.
Now, we knew they weren't stuck because we did turn it over there.
Yep.
But we have learned our lesson to fire these things up with bad gas tanks. And bad water pumps and bad radiators, because you might as well just do it up front. You end up doing it anyways.
Yep. If it rolls over, do the rest of it.
Yes.
It doesn't stop there.
All right, Alex, so what did you do to it?
Just got it back. As soon as I got it back, ordered new radiator, hoses, fluids.
So we knew the radiator was bad because it had a monster hole in the top of it.
I guess he set something down and then shut the hood.
That's what it looked like.
But new gas tank, just flushed the lines, new filter. I didn't rebuild the carb, and put fresh gas, and she lit up.
Let's hear it.
Yeah.
Probably run better with a key.
Yep.
It's a lie. Another rescue.
That's killer.
Good.
Yeah.
I tell you, most of the time he keeps quiet. He won't tell me good, bad, or different. So I'm walking around, seeing this thing going on the building. I'm like, cool. Perfect. I said, well, how are the brakes? He goes, well, I think one's working. Yeah. One's better than none.
Yep.
That sounds good, doesn't it, Tony?
That's killer. Awesome. That's a badass car.
So I used to study fender tags and it drove me bananas. I know you're studying them now. Anything on this car strike you that's odd?
To find a base model Roadrunner with air conditioning, bench seat, column shift, it's kind of cool because typically this was like the bare bones car, so they put AC on it, which is neat. This hood treatment here on the scoops, these black stripes,
Okay.
is factory on the tag. It says V21.
It's cool. Look at that.
Yep.
All right.
So that's factory. The stripe is not on the tag, which is weird because it looks so original.
The strobe stripe.
Yeah.
You know, Alex and I questioned that, but then we didn't because it's reflective. It can't be a reproduction. Like,
yeah.
Well, I don't know. Maybe they make those now, but it sure looks like they've been on there forever.
Yeah, and the code would be V8Y.
So those stripes are not on this
Not
fender
on the tag, no sir.
All right. Well, I think I can solve that issue. What else?
Or maybe it's V6Y. That's what it is.
He did not own this car this whole time, but he knew the man that had it since he was 17. He said it's always looked like this. So I'm not doubting you. I'm just.
It's got road wheels on it, not rallies. That was the other like.
Remember me reading that?
Yeah.
Hang on a second. Okay. I would have missed that because I didn't decode the tag.
Yeah. It's there.
To be honest with you, we didn't even check the motor correctly while we were there. So we got caught speeding, or I did.
We were hungry.
Yeah, I guess we were hungry. I don't know.
Didn't you actually get a speeding ticket, or was this another trip?
You never know.
But look at that. Like that's a factory Chrysler voltage regulator with the part number and the date code. Like, just it's crazy original.
All right, Tony, check this out.
So
So he was 17 and wasn't allowed to buy one because you had to be 18 to sign a contract.
Okay.
So he went down with his mom.
Who's Mrs. Betty?
Correct. That's his mom.
Good mom.
This is handwritten on here, all the options. You're right, it explains it. So here's the factory options, and then dealer adds day one. Rally road wheels, C-pillar and roof strobe stripes.
That is so cool.
So to me,
It counts.
that's day one,
That's
right?
Chrysler paperwork.
Yeah.
That's Chrysler paperwork. And there was probably this car sitting there, and there was probably a 6-pack car next to it that was $800 more, and it had stripes. and there was something else on the lot that had magnets, and he said, I want those wheels and I want that stripe, and we'll buy it. And they said, you know what, kid? We'll make it happen.
Prior to this car, that 72 Z28 we had, that was so cool. That was console delete and base steering wheel. We just scratched our head. How did this happen? So finally, we read through the dealer paperwork. It had adds and deducts. So it had a console deducted, and it had non-console carpet added. It had a steering wheel deducted. It had a base steering wheel added. And then they had the car number that was sitting next to it in inventory that they swapped them. So, I mean, things like that happen.
Cool.
So
Yeah.
this is day one stuff.
Absolutely.
And I've heard the stories, and you have too, about some of the Shaker Challengers.
Yeah.
There's more Shaker Challengers out there than there's supposed to be. Well,
Yep.
why is that?
They discontinued Shaker production in like the middle of the production because they had problems with the stamping fluid or something. And so there's a bunch of cars that got dealer added Shakers because they brought it back, and then everybody was like, well, now I want one. I couldn't get one before, So it's cool. That's one of those.
Let's walk around this car real quick and show me, some of the styling cues that Alex and I may have missed. Or you want to look at the bottom of it? Let's look at the bottom of it and see what the condition was.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, it's Friday. So we hustled back from doing this. Zach's wife, Caitlin, was pregnant. She said, you cannot fly somewhere. So we got in the truck.
Oh my gosh.
We literally, everybody got up at 4:30 in the morning, got in at 6, hustled up there, got this, and came back.
Oh my God.
And he edited it. We're like, and then I was like, I got it running.
Yeah.
So we got to show that.
That's cool.
And then you were here looking at another car, and you saw it. So we figured we'd get you to chime in, which I think that's really cool. You noticed that on the fender tag. I would have never noticed it.
Yeah, it's one of those neat things. And then they have the paperwork to trace it. Otherwise, it would have been a question you had forever.
Agreed.
It's neat.
I got a question back here. I could have researched it, but I didn't. Is this right?
Yeah.
So they did a rally stripe on the rear valance and ran it into the taillights.
Yep. It went around the whole. They painted on the bumper, and then
Have you
onto
ever
the
seen that?
valance.
Only on these cars.
That's really cool.
Super neat. The 71s had a bunch of cool styling cues. These cars had the cool like machine gun exhaust tips. If you ordered exhaust tips, that had like slots all the way around, and they were painted orange in the middle.
Well, Alex just spent more time down here, but I want to show you one thing that I think is really cool. Which I don't know if they reproduce these. Original muffler with a Pentastar on it. It's got an indention for the emergency brake cable and an indention for the drive shaft.
Super neat. You have to find those NOS, and they're like impossible to find. And then the Pentastar is still on it, so you can tell like that's a Chrysler muffler.
Crazy.
It is super neat.
And look at all these chalk marks.
Yeah, all the paint marks, and
Really a neat
there's
car.
a orange dot on the inside of this leaf spring there.
So you guys probably buy more Mopars than anybody in the world. Well, seriously, and most of the time when Alex and I see this second generation of Roadrunner and the B-Bodies, they're rough.
Yeah,
I mean, rarely have we seen one that somebody's taken this good of care of.
absolutely. I mean, and the fact that it was back east speaks a lot for how they took care of this car. 'Cause I've been all around it. I mean, just now looking underneath it, there's no rust.
No rust
There's not
at
a
all.
bubble in the quarter. You know, I bet if you look closer on these frame rails, like the paint is still there.
What do you think? Is this something Troy would be interested in? Are you interested in?
Probably. I mean, it's a numbers matching 71 Roadrunner, which is.
Well, I didn't bring you over here to sell it to you. I tried to sell you the other car.
Well, I might have to go make a call and see if we can get this one bought too.
Okay.
Or instead.
We'll go make your call real
Okay.
quick and see what he says.
Let's dial up Troy. All right.
Well, you know the number.
The boss man said we'll take it.
Cool. You know what I like about these guys? They just say yes or no. It's kind of like when we're doing a car deal.
Yeah.
He doesn't come in and offer me half.
Yep.
All right, but you own it.
No BS. We buy them.
How's that for a conclusion and a wrap on the 71 Roadrunner? And again, congratulations to Caitlin and Zach. See you next week.
As always, please
Like, tag, share, and follow. And most importantly, subscribe to our YouTube channel. See you next week. Click my Trainwheel link, go.trainwheel.net/Dennis Collins to get 14 days free with your own expert personal trainer.